What does it take to survive 47 days at sea? A question most of us hope we'll never have to answer. But for one man, Louis Zamperini, this was not a hypothetical, it was a terrifying reality. Born in January 1917 to Italian immigrants in Olean, New York, Louis was a wild child. As a young boy, he was often involved in fights and mischief. But his life took a dramatic turn when his older brother Pete introduced him to the world of track and field, channeling his energy into running. Louis swiftly became a local sensation, smashing high school records and earning himself a place in the 1936 Berlin Olympics at just 19 years old. Despite not winning a medal, his final lap in the 5,000-meter race was so fast, it caught the attention of none other than Adolf Hitler, who insisted on a personal meeting. This was only a taste of the remarkable life Louis was destined to lead. In the year 1943, in the throes of World War II, Louis enlisted in the United States Army Air Forces. He served as a bombardier in the Pacific War, but his life took another dramatic turn. In May 1943, his plane crashed into the Pacific Ocean during a reconnaissance mission. Louis and two fellow crewmen survived, but they found themselves adrift on a life raft, with limited supplies and the vast, unforgiving expanse of the sea stretching out in all directions, thousands of miles from land. The days turned into weeks, with the sun beating down relentlessly. They battled starvation, dehydration, and shark attacks with only their willpower and sheer determination to survive. They caught rainwater to drink and fished for food. They survived a typhoon and even Japanese bomber attacks, with Louis using his skills to patch the raft and keep them afloat. One crew member sadly died, but Louis and pilot Russell Allen Phillips held on. Their ordeal, however, was far from over. On the 47th day, they spotted land, but their relief was short-lived. They had drifted over 2,000 miles to Marshall Islands, where they were captured by the Japanese Navy and spent the next 2 years in various prisoner-of-war camps. Enduring unspeakable cruelty, they were subjected to physical and psychological torture at the hands of their captors. The Japanese authorities considered Zamperini a threat because of his background as an Olympic athlete and an American airman. Zamperini endured severe beatings, starvation, and dehumanizing treatment during his time in various Japanese prison camps. One of the most notorious aspects of his captivity was the cruelty inflicted upon him by a particularly sadistic Japanese corporal named Mutsuhiro Watanabe, known as the Bird. Watanabe specifically targeted Zamperini for abuse, making his life even more unbearable. However, Louis's indomitable spirit never wavered. He survived and was finally liberated at the end of the war in August 1945. He returned home as a hero, but the psychological scars of his ordeal haunted him. He turned to alcohol, his life spiraling out of control, until he found solace in a newfound Christian faith. Louis spent the rest of his life sharing his story, inspiring others with his message of resilience, forgiveness, and faith. He passed away in July 2014, but his legacy lives on, a testament to the unyielding human spirit. Zamperini's journey teaches us about the strength of the human spirit and how determination and resilience can carry us through the most challenging circumstances. His story is not just about survival, but about the power of hope, the strength of the human spirit, and the will to keep going, no matter the odds. So, what does it take to survive 47 days at sea? For Louis Zamperini, it took courage, resilience, and an unbreakable spirit. But perhaps most importantly, it took hope, a belief that even in the darkest times, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel.